The United States Secretary General Antonio Guterres has made a renewed call for an immediate ceasefire in Gaza. He has also called on Israel to give total unfettered access to humanitarian goods throughout Gaza. A UN-backed food security assessment this week said 1.1 million people in Gaza were struggling with catastrophic hunger and starvation. He said that the man-made famine in the north was imminent between now and May. Guterres, who said he had come to Rafah to spotlight the pain of Palestinians in Gaza, was speaking after Russia and China blocked a US draft resolution put to the UN which called for a ceasefire tied to the release of hostages held in Gaza.
I think there is today a clear consensus. Consensus expressed by the United States, consensus expressed by the European Union, consensus expressed by the UN, by the international community as a whole, that a ground intervention in Gaza, in Rafah, with the characteristics that we all know, would be a humanitarian catastrophe.
It is time for an ironclad commitment by Israel for total unfettered access for humanitarian goods throughout Gaza. And in the Ramadan spirit of compassion, it is also time for the immediate release of all hostages.
The Rafah crossing is one of the main points of entry for aid into Gaza, where long queues of trucks with aid are waiting for Israeli approval to cross. Western countries and aid groups have criticized Israel over its inspection process, blamed for slowing down the entry of much-needed help. Israel denies that it's holding up humanitarian relief and says an inspection is needed to make sure that Hamas will not divert aid. The war in Gaza began when Hamas gunmen attacked southern Israel on 7 October, killing 1,200 people and seizing 253 hostages.